Hey, what is up you guys? It is Reversal. Welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach. So right now it is really early in the morning. For people in the United States it's going to be nighttime. It's 9 AM for me. So that is pretty early. And the reason why I'm up so early to do a Boom Beach episode is because right now our task force is ready to actually go ahead and start doing an attack. So ladies and gentlemen, today it's time for Operation Curtain Call. Sorry about that. I always need to do something like that. So yeah, the operation has finally started. We're going to be doing one of the hardest one out there. It's actually a good reason for that. The reason for that is because our task force has a lot of intel. And we kind of want to decrease because intel is our way of seeing if someone is active into the task force or not. So let's go over the bases. These are pretty hard bases out there. At level 145 is what I'm seeing. I believe the last time on that end we saw level 144, so I'm pretty curious to that. So first things first, level 119. This one is called Excel. Okay, look at this. This is actually like a huge upgrade from the Excel that we know. We already noticed the pattern here, like rocket launches over here. There's nothing new actually, but they're ridiculously strong. You got a few cannons over here, which is new to me. Then of course the usual boom cannons in this single lane down here. You got 3 of these rocket launchers down here. I don't think this one's going to be impossible to down, but it's going to take a lot of our power in order to actually do so. Now, building health 388%, 146 building damage. So that actually is quite devastating, but you can pick up a lot of power cells on this base. Moving on to the next one, level 110, we got Mercury. And Mercury over here, everything a little bit near the center. You got like a few buildings here and there that's like at the right side and at the left side of the actual base, alongside with a few power cores here and there. There's not a lot of room of actually getting some free power cores over here, because like I think there's only like 2 of them that are out of range of everything. But in order to get there, you actually need to travel a long way besides these rocket launches to make it there. And you know, I just gotta tell you guys, these rocket launchers do a lot of damage. 103% more than usual, so that it comes down to a 64 extra damage per second. Now, there's a lot of rocket launcher near the center, so that can be a lot of trouble for those of you guys who are trying to rush with the warriors. And other than that, this is a pretty nice base. Let's actually see who's... Okay, Mohammed is there. That's pretty awesome. Another base, level 126. We got Machina. And whoa, oh, I think this, wow, I've never seen a base that looked this awesome. This is really awesome. Impressive looking, but awesome. This is going to be really tough. Look at the boom cannons around here. Man, this is going to be a challenge. It looks easy because it's near the shore, but man, don't be mistaken here. We're talking about a 204% building damage, and then we're talking about a 583% building health. That brings the power core at a total at a little bit more than 1 million health over here. That is really sick. There's not even room to get free power cores because obviously the sniper towers do a ton of damage. I don't know if you guys recall my Dead End episode, but the sniper towers actually did 3 hits on my tanks before it went down. So that is just really, really nuts. The next base, level 133, we're talking about Dredge. And we're dreading the Dredge. Oh man, you can pick up so many power cells around here. That's really crazy. Let me actually count here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not even gonna count. Okay. It's near the shore at the left side. It's going to be tricky to make it there because there's pretty much cannons down here. But you can still avoid the cannons if you have the little walkway path here in between. Between the sniper tower and the edge here, you can actually make it up there, but you still got to be taking out the sniper towers in order to actually make it up there. But even if you do make it up there, you still got these rocket launches to consider as well, which can be quite the threat. So you gotta really like consider whether or not you're going to be going for that. Other than that, you can still like drop some flares, actually get to the shock launchers. But still, even if you do make it there, this is going to be quite devastating. With a 748% building health, this comes down to almost 1.5 million health on the power core, which is absolutely insane, and 225% building damage on this bad boy. Complex, level 139. Whoa, this certainly is complex. The action already starts at the shore with everything down here. Power cells, whether it be power cells, rocket launchers, cannons, machine guns, flamethrowers or boom cannons, it is all gonna be down here, and even a few shock launchers as well. This one is going to be such a tough call to make it through down there, because not only do you have the buildings to consider, you also got a bunch of mines like laying around into this map, and even if you make it up there, you got all of these cannons to consider in the end. These boom cannons as well, another shock launcher, and of course rocket launchers as well at the left and the right side. Let's actually check the building health. So 325% building damage. That means that a rocket launcher is going to be doing more than 250 damage per second on you. That is really crazy. And then 688 building health. That brings it at a total of 1.1 million health onto this base. No, 1.2 million. Wow. Really crazy base. Probably the craziest one that I've seen. No, actually the craziest one was the one that we seen earlier. Anyway, the last one, level 145. Is this going to be the hardest base in Boom Beach? Ransom. Whoa. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 4 of these MM9000s. The damage on these is like 1,500 damage per second on 4 of these. These are gonna be impossible to take out, that's one thing for sure. So you shouldn't be going for this. But what should you be going for? Maybe a little bit of these mortars over here, or these flamethrowers, or another shock launcher, or maybe just a few of these rocket launchers. Let's actually take a look a little bit closer to this base. You got so many sniper towers to consider, and of course the boom mines as well. This is literally going to be a impossible base to get to. Now, I'm actually not seeing where the statues are at. Oh, the first one's over here. Boosted up 335% building damage. Now, where is the building health one? Because I cannot find that one. Building health. Oh, it's behind the power core. And we're talking about the 862% building health. Brings the power core at a total of 1.5 million health. This one is pretty much as bad as it was on that end. Wow, I just need to take a sip of my water here. That's incredibly hard to defeat. Well, I'm going to keep myself occupied to excel. So let's actually give this one a go. By scouting this one around, this definitely looks easier than anything we've seen up to this point. So I'm gonna take my chances here and actually give this one a go. So what I want to be doing is drop my warriors at the left side, obviously, so that way I can actually play around here a little bit, pick up some of these power cells, go to the left side, actually take out some of the power cells as, once again, dropping a few barrages on the mines over here, so that way we can actually make a passageway. I probably want to drop one barrage right around here, so that way we can actually take it out and go to these rocket launchers, and then I suppose try to take them out. That's going to be the plan, I suppose. Do I want to be boosting up anything? I'm not entirely sure. To give you guys a little update, I right now accidentally boosted up my masterpiece for building health. So it's a 34%, which isn't like really all that high. Gunboat energy, I suppose I can go for that. Troop damage, no, let's actually not boost anything and give this one a go. So, I'm going to be starting off doing Excel. And it's under attack by yours truly. So let's see how well we're going to be doing on this one. I probably want to be dropping 2 flares. Dropping off the units. Dropping 1 additional flare just in case. And then we're out of range of the rocket launcher, as you guys can see. So that's a cool little thing down there. Okay, attacking the power cells. We're going to actually take those down, which is a good thing. So if the first one gets taken down, warriors will move up to the second one. That one gets taken down. Drop the flare just in time, I think. Otherwise, we would be getting under siege by the other rocket launchers. Now, I need to be careful here because I'm not sure whenever those rocket launchers there at the left side are going to be firing away. So I'm probably not going to be taking my chances on the power cells. Or maybe I am, I'm not entirely sure. Let's first of all actually just drop the... that is deadly already. Didn't get taken down, fortunately for me. Dropping the barrage right now. Are they getting under siege? That's going to be the question. Oh, that was the perfect mine setup for me. Okay, and first mine. Sorry guys, I need to focus here. Woo! And what I want to be taking out is gonna be you guys. I suppose I did well there. Can I take out at least one rocket launcher? Like, it's gonna hurt my pride if I don't. Please, take out one rocket launcher. Come on, you guys, you're almost there. One, please, no! Really sucks. Well, took it down. 5/6 of the way. I tried, but we didn't make it up there. And I suppose I'll be back in a couple of hours once a few attacks have been dropped down there. So that way we can actually show you guys the replays. Okay, so with 13 hours and 40 minutes left on the clock, we took down one power base. That is Excel. And I'm going to show you guys the progress of how we actually did that, because we needed a good, well, let's say about 20 attacks in order to actually take it down, which is really funny, but these bases are so hard, and we're actually pretty proud that we took down one of these bases. So let's go and show you guys the most significant attack, starting off with Steve over here. So as you guys already know, I went for the back. I actually took down one rocket launcher, took down a bunch of these power cells. So what is Steve going to be doing? He's going to be dropping a smoke and a flare to this power cell, and then from this point on forward he actually moves on to the boom cannons, which is an interesting tactic. Drops the smokes, drops one last smoke, goes around this rocket launcher, this boom cannon, and from this point on he drops another shock bomb over at the bottom and at the top, so that way he can actually take out the boom cannon, and that's his attack. So pretty nice attack on this one. Let's go to the next one. We got, let's see, Johnny Club, John Boyage didn't do anything, Tyne didn't do anything. They obviously did do some damage, but they didn't take down anything at this moment. So maybe Q Dobra, yeah, he actually took down 2 force points. So I'm going to show you guys what they actually damaged in the meantime. So what I can see is they actually did some damage on the sniper tower and of course the rocket launcher. This boom cannon was already damaged, as you guys can see. This rocket launchers, these two actually got some damage here. So Q Dobra is actually moving into this base. He actually makes it. Pretty nice run, even though he did get some damage. It's no problem here. And I think he just takes both of them out. Yeah, first one taken down, second one taken down. He tries to go to the third one, doesn't do it, but still manages to drop one artillery shell in order to do some damage. So that's pretty nice. Gator Claws. He goes with the good old heavy and the tank setup, which he always does, by the way. And I'm really curious to know, because I haven't seen this one. He drops the flare immediately. So they go into this flare. The tanks get some damage. Go to 4 times speed this, so that way he actually makes it up there. Not half an hour later. Now, what's happening here is pretty interesting, because he's getting pretty close to the boom cannon. So what is he going to be doing? He splits up a little bit here and there. Takes out the power cell, another one. Gathers all of the units around the boom cannon. Which is okay, because they're hitting the heavies anyway. Then, from here, I think he's going for the sniper tower and the rocket launcher. No, he doesn't. That actually is interesting. He's gonna go for the cannons then. But that is rough. It is the best thing to do, seeing as the rest of us don't have the power to actually take down the rest of this. And he did some damage on these rocket launchers and the sniper tower, which is a good thing. But he's kind of sacrificing himself. As you guys can see, the cannons just one-hit every single tank right now, which is just absolutely insane. They just like, boom, gone. Like a couple of more hits. He actually takes down one cannon, which is really nice. As you guys can see, 2 more hits, 1 more hit. And there goes Gator Claw. So really nice attack here. And this rocket launcher is really weakened alongside with the sniper tower. So that's a good thing. From this point on forward, I'm really curious. Momoko didn't do anything. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Yixri? Yixri? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with Yixri. Don't get mad at me, please. I think he's gonna take out the rocket launcher. Yes, he does. So how did this attack go? Let's just really speed things up here. Ooh, that is rough. That is rough. Just charge in like a boss. Which, by the way, is just a pretty brave move, I must say. Dropping down the medkit. Let's see how much damage these rocket launchers are going to be getting from these warriors. They get taken down by everything. He took it down 1/3 of the way, which is still pretty nice. Or 40% damage on that one. So that was Yixri, lol. Troops didn't do anything. I think he just dropped the barrages and then retreated, or no, he actually lagged out. I still remember, because like sometimes if you're stuck, like if you disconnect the moment you're doing an attack, you are unable to actually like spectate or attack. So what you need to do is actually restart your game in order to make it work. So I think that's what happened here. Coda, level 31, heavy Zuka. I'm really interested to know how this attack went. Ah, 5 landing crafts. Well, he's relatively low leveled right now. I would really advise, if you're watching this, get your headquarters up as fast as possible. It's not like Clash of Clans. Oh, everything just gets taken out. Barely does a scratch. That is unfortunate, but yeah. Menistic, 5 force points. I think those are power cells, truthfully. But let's see how he did that. So, drops them out to the back. Good tactic. Yeah, takes out this power cell. Gonna take out the sniper tower, which is pretty sweet. Okay, takes out more power cells. 2 of them. Another one? No, rocket launcher. Does he take out the rocket launcher then? I don't know what the 5th building is, what he took out, but pretty nice attack there. So the rocket launcher is really weakened right now. Luigi Riddler. Level 9 warriors, 36 of them. Pretty strong guy, I must say. Dropping the warriors. Goes to the power cell. Smoke. 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 There you go. Then, from this point forward, smoke. Yes. Goes to the... goes right in the middle there. That is really dangerous because of the flamethrowers. Those flamethrowers are so super deadly. Like, really. Look at them. Like, fly. Like, I can't even put my words around it, because they are just flying so fast. He manages to take out 1 rocket launcher, which is very nicely done. And yeah, that is basically that attack. Now, Catfish. 8 force points with tanks, and 7 of them. Now, that is pretty interesting. I think I know how he got them, but let's just go ahead and watch anyway. Yep. Exactly how I thought. He went for the exact front here. Trying to dropping some artillery shells here. Well, we're not going to really watch this one. But that was pretty interesting regardless. Okay, Javs. Level 39. All of the warriors here. Oh, goes right in here. Look at that. That is dangerous. We're actually like really focusing on that rocket launcher. How much damage are we going to be doing? Halfway done. Well, has like 33% health left at this point. So Kunz, is he going to be taking them out then? He does have higher level warriors, so let's actually watch. Yeah, goes for the rocket launcher and actually takes it out. So now's the tricky part. All of the rocket launchers are gone, but the right side doesn't really reach. How do we go from here? Well, let's find out. So we're almost at the top. We have Matt over here. 22 force points. Wow. That is a lot. I think it's the whole upper area, but I'm not sure. But 22 is still, even with that, is still quite a bit. So let's just speed things up here. He's dropping the flares very securely. Interesting tactic. Okay. I think he's just weakening the power core right now. So that's why he took out so many of them. He actually takes out the cannons here, which is really nice. So, because of his efforts, we actually managed to take down 2 cannons, but all of the power cells as well. So, that's pretty nice. Now, Janice. 1 power force points. What did he do? I think he took out this one, but I'm not sure. Does he take out the cannon? Looks like it. I think he did, really. Yeah, he did. Really awesome. He took down the cannon. Nice work. You're saying that you're useless in my comment section of the videos, but you're really not. You almost even took down the other cannon. So then, we actually take down the base. And Aventine did that. So let's actually see how he did that, because I'm really curious, because the power core still has so much health left. I'm really curious to see how he did this. So let's watch this one full speed. Let's one power landing craft here that is actually different in the way it looks. Gonna speed this little part up. One flare over here. So 2 times the speed then. Another flare so the units can gather around. I think he knows where he's gonna be going. Yeah, he goes for the mortars here. Pretty interesting tactic. He's going to be taking out the cannon, obviously, for the damage. I think. One more. Boom, the cannon is gone. Okay. So he's facing the mortars right now. I think I know where this is headed. It's still pretty interesting. Pretty sweet attack here. Takes down another mortar. And the semi-last mortar. Drops the shock perfectly so that way his heavies don't get fried away. The shock bomb, what you did there. Was that purposely? If so, that's brilliant. But on the other hand, it's not that good because you can't really do anything. And as you guys can see, no more heavies left, but we still have to take out the power core. How does it work out? Well, you're about to find out. I think majority of these Zookas don't even get hit. Oh, I was wrong there. Look at this. No! Oh, cannon is still firing away. So, how long does that go? So, this is the perfect range in which he's just going to be taking out XL. You just see the Zookas firing away. Even though it's just like pretty high level, we're talking about right around 13 Zookas. Yeah, 13 Zookas, pretty high level. Still takes a really long time for them to take down XL. And there you go, everything is exploding. Really nice work of all of the team members of Redemption. We did a nice job, and those Zookas were level 14, so you can only imagine. Now, obviously, we're going to be trying to take down some more force points here and there, but it's pretty obvious to us that this is pretty much all we can do for now. So, this is going to be wrapping up today's episode of the Task Force Operation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, make sure that if you guys like this video, to boom, give it a thumbs up. And this has been Reversal for Boom Beach. I'm going to be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.